flipping into your video. I am Lion Salt Entertainment, and this is TEW 2016, and I'm bringing you my own series, Apex Wrestling. And this is Apex Wrestling Chapter 1, Welcome to the Dance. Now, this series isn't a local or global. It isn't showcasing certain companies. This is some ideas that I've had watching other TEW YouTubers that I wanted to get into it and see what I can do. So, I already have the first show booked, and as you can see, we can just jump right into it. We're in the tri-state, so I don't know exactly where. I'll find out right now. Here we go. The show starts off with Billy Corrigan coming to the ring in front of 315 people at the University Field. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Apex. As you know, we're no longer with that company down in Tennessee. We're working with that horrible shrew of a woman that runs it. This is Apex. This is what wrestling should be, and it all starts right now." And gotta get the crowd hot and sort of show off the strong start, but I gotta change his gimmick. As you can see right here, 25E, it's not bad. And our first match is Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee versus the World's Cutest Tag Team. In a decent match, the World's Cutest Tag Team defeated Everett and Lee in 9:51 when Candice LeRae defeated Andrew Everett by pinfall with an inverted Frankensteiner. Not a bad match. Joey Ryan did the worst, actually. Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett did pretty good, better than I thought. I thought Joey Ryan was going to be the best, but turns out he's the worst. 49D+. It's not bad. And in a poor match, Lio Rush defeated Marche Rocket in 11:03 by pinfall with a Rush Hour. You know, Lio Rush, underrated if he's only getting the 36. This guy, really, really young, and he can do things that most people can't. He's been in the business for a long time. He's got the blue chipper gimmick and is above average. I had big plans for Lio Rush, and this was just getting him a good win under someone who on TV nationally with TNA every week. And as you see, Marche Rocket was getting tired to the end of an 11-minute match, and so I don't have plans for him. And we come to an angle featuring Rockstar Spud. He comes down and grabs the ring. Says, for years, all you people have had one picture of me. Miss Dixie's little lapdog, but no more. It is beneath me. That is a joke. I am better than that. I am Rockstar fucking Spud, and I'm a big fucking deal. And I challenge anyone in that locker room to come in to the ring and face me right now. Now, Rockstar Spud, huge fan of him. Gotta change his gimmick. It's awful, but I didn't get. He said he didn't want a script, and he didn't get one. And great throughout this segment. 38D-. Rockstar Spud could be a big part of Apex Wrestling's future. But who's he gonna face? Who's gonna answer his open challenge? And it's gonna be Will Ospreay. And in a short match, Will Ospreay defeated Rockstar Spud in 4 minutes and 15 seconds by pinfall with an imploding 450 splash. Will Ospreay, 50, young guy, another young guy. These two could have a feud going. They're going to be putting out 57 C-minuses over and over again in short matches like that. Could be a great move. Two British talents who could come over in the Apex and light it up. Now we have an angle featuring the Young Bucks and the Briscoes, and the Young Bucks are shown on the screen, hyping up their merch, hundreds of t-shirts everywhere, and Nick has his theft cash in his hand, and the Briscoe brothers walk into the frame, just shaking their head, and Jay picks up the shirt and says, "Son, I wouldn't even use this to wash my fucking tractor." And then Matt grabs the shirt out of Briscoe's hand and says, "You good old boys can't even afford this, so it don't even matter." And Mark looks at Jay and says, "Well, we might not be able to afford y'all's merch, but we can afford this." And they jump the Young Bucks, throwing them and the merch all around the room that they're in, grabbing the cash, walking out. And all you can see is Nick and Matt just pissed off afterwards. And I got to change Nick Jackson's gimmick because everyone else did good. I wish he got a better rating. I guess they're not as over in the tri-state, which is weird because they're all Ring of Honor boys. And they're all on They were all on, I'm pretty sure, overness, so that's something that we're going to have to work with. In our first match, we have in our first women's match, we have Brittany Force versus Ivelisse Velez. In a terrible wrestling match, Ivelisse defeated Brittany in 7:41 by pinfall with the Desert Eagle. Brittany Force was here because someone else that I wanted to use was working somewhere else this night. So I had to change things up. I had plans, and it impacted the next women's match you'll see soon. But Ivelisse was really off her game, and I don't blame her. She was going against someone who's not even going to be in Apex in the morning, so. And well, they had great wrestling, decent reaction crowd. The Young Bucks and the Briscoes drew each other with double disqualification. I guess they needed someone that has psychology, which I thought maybe one of them will, but I guess in this, and I'm using the Who's database off of the Great Dog software. If you're wondering, I'll link in the description. But Jay Briscoe, two-time Ring of Honor World Champ, had the best showing in it, and it shows, followed by Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson was the weak link. I mean, I can't say weak link because he did 65, only 2 less than Mark Briscoe, but Mark Briscoe's not known to be the best wrestler, and Young Bucks have 5-star rated matches under the belt, so I'm a little disappointed in Nick Jackson. But these 4 men right here are going to be cornerstones of the tag team division for a long time to come. In an angle featuring Billy Corgan comes out to make an announcement that tonight you'll see Brian Cage, Jay Lethal, Chris Hero, and Cody Rhodes in a 4-way elimination match for the Apex Heavyweight Championship. Got a 33 plus. He's not good on the mic in this, that's one thing that has bothered me about every single database I've used, and I've used a couple. Billy Corgan's a singer. He's a showman. He's a frontman of a band, a multi-platinum selling band. I'm pretty sure he can do great on the mic in front of a large crowd. He's not going to get scared or whatever, so I don't understand why he's not good with microphone entertainment and all that, which is something that has to change. And in a horrible match, in which I didn't want this to be, Santana Garrett defeated Nixon Newell in 16-14 by pinfall with the Shining Star Press. These 2 women are my favorite women's wrestlers outside of the WWE. Even though rumors are true, Nixon Newell is going to the WWE, Santana Garrett has been on NXT. And I think both of them will be great in WWE, but right now they're not. And Nixon Newell got an awful gimmick, which probably hurt. Santana was off her game, and she got a 21. Nixon Newell had a 17. And I thought the crowd was going to need working after this Billy Corgan announcement, but I guess it was already hot, so it didn't need it. But I guess the belt dragged, and I think I'm going to have to bring in some people to ignite this women's division, because this isn't going to do, and it's a shame because these 2 women are hell of wrestlers, and you can go in the ring. Both without titles. Nixon Newell, the WCPW Women's Champion. Santana Garrett held Shine. Women's of Wrestling. Countless in Japan. Other women's wrestling promotions. She's a star. She was in TNA for a while, and Brittany, if you remember that, with Samuel Shaw, the crazy chick. She's good, and these 2 women are going to have to get better, because they're not going anywhere, because they're going to be staples of the women's division. And then the arena goes dark after that match, and the screen starts flashing. It's flashing for about after a minute, 1 word comes across the screen. B-R-O. Bro. No, that's all you hear throughout the stadium. Bro. Next month, Matthew Riddle coming to Apex Wrestling. And about that great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Cody Rhodes defeated Chris Hero, Jay Lethal, and Brian Cage in 27 minutes, 43 seconds. The order of elimination was Brian Cage first, then Jay Lethal, and finally Chris Hero. Cody Rhodes won the Apex Wrestling Heavyweight title. All the gimmicks were great. Brian Cage is the one that I didn't want to sign him. They wanted him to be a heel, and I thought, it's not going to work. I want him as a face. Chris Heroes was average, old school face. I might change that. Franchise player, Jay Lethal. I have plans for Jay Lethal. And this is going to be the face of Apex Wrestling for a while. It's going to be Cody Rhodes, and he did great, and I'm glad that he did. He was the second best in this match because, as you see, 54 for Brian Cage, 60 for Jay Lethal, 61 for Rhodes, and 69 for Chris Hero. And as you can see, it's going to continue because after cheating to win, Cody Rhodes grabs the title and slides out of the ring to a chorus of boos. And Chris Hero realizes what happened. And the whole Trunks roll up, handful of tight gimmick, and Chris Hero, once he realizes what happened, once he realizes that he was the one who lost last, he flips out, goes crazy. Well, Cody Rhodes, there's a close up Cody Rhodes' face, and he just smiles. That grin that you know every little playboy likes to do, and raises the title above the head, and that's how Apex Wrestling ends. I use Brian Cage far too much in this show. Show probably feel worse because my production values, and I'm not going to do hybrid podcasting. I'm on NXT, so I can't do it. And it showed worse because of me, and I didn't get any popularity risen, which is weird. Well, let's make a speech. It's going to Chris Hero, Jay Briscoe, and I gotta say Nixon Newell. She can be told that she can do better. One great performance and great performance. I'm gonna make speeches. Chris Hero seemed pleased. Briscoe seemed pleased. And Nixon Newell didn't seem too concerned with your speech, at least for now. Now, if you guys have any suggestions of who you want me to bring in, I have ideas for a month or two of shows and everything. I have ideas who I want to be made up enters and everything. But if you have any ideas about who I should bring in, especially foreign wrestlers, as you see, there wasn't many. There was a few British talents in there because I know a little bit from Progress and WCPW. But I'm not the greatest in foreign workers. I know WWE and everything, and I know a bit of New Japan, and I bring in many New Japan because I didn't bring in like Kenny Omega and everyone because I don't want the Bullet Club like everyone else does. I wanted it to be a separate entity. I want Apex Wrestling. My ultimate goal is to make it more of the wrestling that hardcore fans want. Like Progress is a great example of how I want to do. A small company. I mean, it wasn't too small. People got it, years of it and everything. And now WWE shout. Now you have people all over the world wanting to go there, and they're becoming one of the biggest things over there in Britain. I want Apex Wrestling to be the British or the American Progress because they're doing wonderful things over there. They have one of my favorite storylines in the past few years was that Jimmy Havoc storyline against Progress Wrestling, the regression storyline. If anyone remembers that, let me know in the comments below. That storyline was something of just pure genius, and I want something like that in Apex Wrestling. As we still sit here waiting for this to go through. But if you have any suggestions of people who I should bring in, or anything to make this better, or anything, just let me know. And while we still wait, my computer's kind of slow. There's some stuff popping up. Yeah, I'm not any wrestling that I should check out. I watch WWE Network is easy. I watch Progress. I watch WCPW. Some Ring of Honor. Some New Japan. Wrestle Kingdom. I'm psyched for Kenny Omega. Can't wait until he's in WWE. End of 2017. Not before then. Royal Rumble 2018 at the earliest is Kenny Omega's debut. And I'm just waiting. Will Ospreay. I have big plans for Will Ospreay in this because that best of Super Juniors title, that Dusty King's match with Ricochet and everybody blew my mind, and that's what got me into this. Gonna be back in wrestling because I stopped watching wrestling for a little bit because it was as King Ross says in WCPW, same old shit. But this is taking too long, so I'm gonna probably end it here. Oh, there it goes. Jump straight in your office. No. Anything of interest.